So we have 4 vocabulary words today, so you're going to want to make sure to either look these up in your book or online. You can go to the online book and get them, if we still have the online book at that point. Or you can look them up on Google, but remember, vocabulary quizzes. So, a variable is a letter that represents a number that can vary. Meaning, a variable is a letter like X. Okay. A constant is a number that cannot change. 5 is 5. 5 is 5 all the time. If you see the word 5 or the number 5, you know how many associate with that number. An algebraic expression is an expression that consists of one or more variables. Okay? So there has to be at least one letter in there to be considered an algebraic expression. If it has no letters, it's just an expression. The letter makes it an algebraic expression. Evaluate means to find the value of a numerical or algebraic expression. Simpler way to say that would be to find the answer. If you see the word evaluate, find the answer. Okay? I don't know why we have to go make things so more confusing than they need to be. So, we see on example 1, k plus 9. Okay, that, because it has a letter, is an algebraic expression. It also uses the word evaluate, which means we're going to find the answer to k plus 9 for each value of k. A variable can change its value if the book tells you. If the book tells you k is 5, k is 5. If the book tells you k is 27, k is 27. Alright? So in this case, on A it says k equals 5. So wherever we see a k, we're going to substitute 5 for it. I need my little pen. So we're going to put 5 in for it. So in this box, instead of bringing k down, I'm going to bring 5. And whenever I substitute a number for a letter, I'm going to put it in parentheses. This will help you if you can get this down where I put anything I substitute in for a letter in parentheses. It will help you greatly once you get into simplifying things in pre-algebra or 8th grade math and Algebra 1. Okay, so just start that now. And then I'm just going to add those two numbers together. So, when k is 5, k plus 9 equals 14. B, k equals 2. So, because k equals 2 this time, I'm going to substitute 2 in for k. So, in parentheses, I'm going to put 2, and then I'm going to evaluate or find the answer. And I'm going to add 2 plus 9 and get 11. Okay? Now we have evaluate or find the answer to each expression for the given value of the variable. 4x minus 3, 4x equals 2. So I am going to substitute 2 for x. And remember how I said put your numbers in parentheses when you substitute because it'll help you next year? Well, it'll help you right now. Okay? So 4, because this 4 and this x are together, it means to multiply. So, in order to multiply, we need to put the 2 in parentheses because parentheses is another sign to multiply. You don't just put a 2 there and get 42. You multiply the 4 by 2. That's why we have parentheses. So then we're going to multiply 4 by 2 and get 8. And then subtract 8 minus 3 and get 5. Okay? Now we have s divided by 5 plus s for s equals 15. So I'm going to substitute 15 for every s I see. So I'm going to bring down 15 2 times because there are 2 s's. And now I'm going to follow the order of operations. The order of operations says I divide before I add. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. 3 plus 15 is 18. Okay, example 3. Evaluate 6 over a. Anytime you see a fraction, it's just another fancy way of division. Okay. Plus 4b. for A equals 3 and B equals 2. So now we're looking at two separate variables, but we kind of just do the same thing. We just need to remember to substitute the right number for the right letter. So for A, we're going to substitute 3, and for B, we're going to substitute 2. So we have 6 over A, so instead of bringing A down, we're going to bring 3 plus 4, and remember that 4 and that B are right next to each other, so that says I'm multiplying 4 by whatever value B equals. And in this case it's 2, so we remember to put it in parentheses. And then we need to follow the order of operations. I have division, addition, and multiplication in there. So because I see division first, I'm going to divide and then multiply from left to right. So 6 divided by 3 is 2, plus 4 times 2, and then I'm going to multiply and get 2 plus 8, and then I'm going to add and get 10. I added a little step in there because they did everything in one step, and well, I don't want you to do everything in one step. I want you to divide in a step, and then multiply in a step, and then add in a step, because it's less likely to make mistakes. Now you have evaluate A plus 6 for the value of A for one of your check it out problems. I'm going to give you a second check it out problem, and it is going to be 2x minus 5 for x equals 7. Okay, so I want you to do both of those. No more than 5 minutes. Those really should take you no more than 2 minutes though.